All right, Ruben Amorim, you're gonna bring the joy again. What's up with you from the Stratford end? Da-da-da-da-da. Ruben Amorim. People, hope you guys are good. Yeah, I had to rock my shades because what was that? What did we just witness, people? What did we just witness? What did we just witness? Tony! Listen, man, I had to come in with my shades, people. These are the official United Shades. Whenever we do a madness, people, we got to start with, rocking the official United Shades. Guys, this is crazy. All right? It is crazy. In case you don't know, there's something called football heritage. All right? There's something called football heritage and United. That is what we do. All right? That is football heritage right there. All right? Because there's no other club that can do those kind of things. Right? Put you in an emotional roller coaster. Right? Right now, my head is gone. I have a big headache. My heart rate is just was going nuts. Um, I mean, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. It's moments like this that remind you why we love this club. Okay, it reminds you why you fell in love with this club. Because if you can see some of those videos, some of those pictures of people in that stadium, that 75,000 capacity today, they were taken through a journey. It was not just a journey, like ups, down, up again, like that, and then boom, up. Like it was complete and utter crazy. And listen, once you once you support Man United, if you are new at supporting Man United, we used to have these days. Back in the day with Sir Alex Ferguson, we used to have these days, right? But to see this today, it was nuts, guys. I had given up on this game. I was doing it live. All right. Listen, I'm rocking my shades because it's one of those days, man. I am so damn proud that this team, they found their heart. They found a way to dig in. They never say die. Proper United. All right. We never say die. It is not over until it's over. All right. Right. I know. I'm telling you, man, Tony, it was crazy. All right. It's never over until it's over, man. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's going on, Tony, man? Let me acknowledge the legend himself. I hope you're good, brother. Hope you are good. Listen, wow. I am speechless because I don't even remember some of that game. By the time I switched off from my live here, right? Because my son had swimming, right? He had a swimming lesson today. I did not want that game to go to overtime because then I was gonna he's gonna miss his swimming lesson, right? So I pinged the swimming school. Hey, oh man, listen, based on the situation right now, we ain't gonna make it. All right. So when Lacazette scored that penalty, when they went 4 up, I was like, that's it. Season is over, man. There's no point of him missing his swimming today on my account because we're done. Season is over. So I ended the stream. I tell people, listen, man, I'm gonna take my son swimming, man. It is what it is. So I end the stream. I was like, okay, Levi, let's go, man. Get your stuff. We're going to swimming. We need to be there in like 10 minutes. All right. So he gets his gear. I come back to the living room. Of course, the game is still going on. All of a sudden, Casemiro gets fouled, penalty, and then Bruno converted. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, cool. I was like, no, still, we're going. I mean, there's no way these guys are going to come back now. It's over, right? So we get in the car. I have my phone, and right before we're leaving, I'm trying to log into the network to watch the game on my phone. and the thing is not working. I'm like, what? You know. So I was able to connect. So I had my phone there on the dash. As we're about to leave, we get to the light. All of a sudden, obviously, was a light, and then I glanced at the screen. Oh, I see Menu turning, and Menu doing what Menu does, bent it. Oh my God, I lost it. Dude, I went crazy. My son was like, yeah. He sees daddy going all crazy, screaming and stuff like that. I rolled the windows down, boosted. So as we're going, we get to the second light, man. Maguire does a madness. That was, listen, we were at a safe place, right? So I pulled over to the side, got out of the car. I had my United jacket. I took it off. Yes! Oh my God, it was crazy. I completely lost it. People were like, yo, what is going on, man? What's going on? I was like, Man United won, man. We won this thing. It was crazy. It was crazy. But anyway, enough of that. But yo, honestly, it was one of those days that you remember what this club can do to you, man. All right. It reminds you what this club can do to you. It can take you on an emotional roller coaster. And yeah, it's, oh my God, some of the stuff I can't even remember, but it was madness. It was madness, madness, madness. And Man United, listen, I know a lot of you Man United players watch this channel. You cannot do that to us, man. Some people have bad hearts. It's not right. Yeah, you cannot do that. Thank you, Madridista 2000. Thank you so much. These glasses are actual official Manchester United glasses. I love these things. They have that's the case for them. It has the official logo there. Actually, it was appropriate to rock these glasses. It comes with this nice Man United cleaning, and if you can see the detail inside, these are actually official 1999 Champions League commemorative glasses. So they do have this Beckham in there. Oh, the entire team. It's pretty dope. Yeah. So the feeling I was feeling today is the feeling I felt when United did the 1999. Thanks, Tony. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. So it kind of reminded me, because I was watching that 1999 game live, and the way we came back and won that Champions League. It was that kind of feeling. It was crazy, man. Crazy. United, you cannot do this. I mean, some people are gonna get sick. Because the way, dude, I knew the season was done, man, and I kept on saying to myself, I took off today, right? So I took off so I can do my live watch, right? So I did that. I'm like, yo, so I took off, and we're losing. What a waste. And then that's why I say, you know what? There's no point of Levi missing his swimming because of my account, because already this team is like, crap, and there's no point. So let's just go swimming, man. And they turned it around, in a matter of minutes. Maguire, from defender to a striker. Oh my gosh. Harry Maguire, man. And Casemiro today. Casemiro showed why he has all them trophies in his cabinet. Casemiro was instrumental today, right? He played, dude. I think all 3 goals he got the penalty to get us back, and for Bruno ice veins, right? Ice cold veins, man. Bruno got us back. So, and then Casemiro again. I think it was Casemiro with the Casemiro. It was, I think, the Kobe Mainoo was Casemiro to Bruno, and then Bruno to Mainoo, and then Mainoo. Oh my gosh, dude! When Mainoo came in, I was like, man, listen, Ruben, we've tried this Mainoo as a 9 or false 9 thing in the past. It did not work. But listen, Ruben Amorim said post-match interview, he said, yeah, Kobe Mainoo, yes, he doesn't have the pace right now because of his injury and all that, but in tight spaces, he can navigate that nicely. And you saw like Mainoo in, how many players were around him, but dude was like, he turned around and just bend it. I was like, oh, Mainoo, dude. So hardly I get it. I want to watch some of our games back, But when I go back after swimming, go back here, I had to go and check the highlights. I've watched the highlights twice. Each time those goals are going in, like I get goosebumps, man. That's how crazy it is. All right. Tony saying, bro, Delo, Garner, Casemiro, Lenny, Mason, Gatti, Erickson, the boys all came to play. Honestly. 100%, Tony. 100%. These guys today, they were like, we are not disappointing these guys. The fans today, they were singing the entire time. When we were down 4, the fans were kept on singing Ruben Amorim, bring it to joy again. With Stratford, and they were kept on singing. You know, that must have gotten to the players that listen, man, we cannot disappoint this lot. You know, we are playing crap. We let a two goal uh, uh, advance go away, and then these guys are still singing for us. They dug deep and did. Oh my gosh, this team, man, this team. I'm telling you, man, it's one of those, like, if you have a bad heart, Manchester United is not your team. All right. Tony saying same on the goosebumps, man, and yeah, the highlights are incredible. And dude, and Ruben Amorim was saying, you remember he had tried Maguire up top as a striker in that what game did we play? I forgot the game, but he tried him as a striker, and he didn't turn out right. But this is something they've worked on, and Ruben Amorim said, like, Maguire, of course, in our box, he's a defender, right? He defends and all this stuff, but he knows what he needs to do when he's actually playing on the opposite, like on the opponent's box, right? He knows what, basically he can switch his brain to make himself as a striker, what you're supposed to be doing in that scenario if you're in that box. So he knows exactly what he needs to do. That's why he put Maguire out there, because he knows he can do it. And that header, it wasn't just a header, the ball just came and just bounced on his head. Maguire directed that ball, right? He hit it. He meant to put it on that side. Oh my gosh, beautiful stuff, man. AKS 97, what up? Welcome. Love definitely is in the house there, man. That's what's up, AKS 97. Good to see you again. The one highlight was a boy, dude. I wanted to put that boy on my thumbnail, but I'm telling you, that is the beauty of this team. Some of the kids did, like that kid. He's never gonna forget that, because this team can bring you into tears in the flip of a second. Joy, like, unbelievable. I mean, like, yo, yeah, that picture of that kid, man. I mean, I loved it. All right, loved it. Yeah, man. Ericsson had a great cameo, and again, we didn't have our bench today. When we started the game, we were like, okay, the bench doesn't look the greatest. We don't have people who can actually change the game, right? But Ericsson came in solid. Bruno was able to go more in advance. Ericsson dictated things. Oh my gosh, man, dude. And Kobe Mainu coming in again. He kind of struggled a little bit, but because I was like, when I was doing the live, I was like, yo, with removing Rasmus' job was to occupy those center backs, right? If you remove Rasmus, those Lyon center backs, now they're kind of free, knowing that, oh, I don't have to worry about Rasmus, because Rasmus, he's a handful, even though he doesn't do much, but he's a handful. He's thereabouts, right? So removing Rasmus, bringing in Mainu, then those center backs were like, all right, happy days. We can probably continue doing our thing. So I was saying, having Mainu, we've tried this before as a false nine. It doesn't really work. But boy, oh boy, there's a reason why Ruben Amorim wanted Mainu up top there. He says he didn't have pace, but in tight spaces, and the way he scored that goal, like, this guy was so calm. That's crazy. Pure class, man. Mainu is pure class. I heard, I don't know what I was watching. Dude, when I go back home after my son swimming, I kept on, dude, I had to go to all the channels that I usually watch on YouTube to see what people are saying. They're the ones that people hate, Ruben Amorim and stuff like that. So I was checking all those to see their reactions and stuff. But everybody right now was like, yo, everybody was like, okay, that's it. That was madness, right? But Menu playing up top, he is incredible, man. It's so some people on there was like, yo, if Menu gets sold, I'm I'm starting a riot. Okay, so Menu is that guy that there's no way you're gonna sell him. All right, you cannot sell Menu. All right, AKS, we got lots of love in the house tonight, brother. Yeah, man. Menu with that new haircut. I know, man. His new haircut looks good. He looks like a young Sidov. That is true, AKS. Yes, he does. He does. He looks like a young Sidov. Yeah, man. Big time. Even the way he runs, right? The way he runs, the way he can maneuver the ball is, yeah. Because young Sidov runs like that too. He ran like that. So man, I mean, yo, it was mad. It was mad. Rasta brother, what up, man? Rasta said today was torture. A win is a win. We need to do better. Of course, Rasta, we need to do better for sure, man. We need to do better. Listen, dude, Rasta was on a TikTok when I jumped out. Dude, when I jumped out, but I was still keeping an eye on the game, it was madness. Madness, right? But this team cannot do this to us, all right? They cannot do it. It's not right, because they're messing with people's hearts, man. Blood pressure and all this stuff. Some people, they cannot handle it. Yeah, Seedorf was a baller, man. That's what I'm saying. Rasta, remember Seedorf? His haircut, that's what AKS was saying. Haircut reminds us of Seedorf, right? That is crazy. That is what Ruben Amorim said, football heritage. That is what that is. Today you had, first of all, guys, did you guys see that banner? The banner says, never gonna stop. All right. You see me at okay. Yeah. I'll try to use that StreamYard. Yeah. So the banner says never gonna stop. Simple as that. Never gonna stop. And the fireworks, everything, dude, everything was it looked better today, right? It looked better, and we did not deserve to lose this game today, man. Never gonna stop. Yeah, man. The banner. Did you see that? Did you see the banner before the game? Because this is it's a new thing. It's a new thing that they brought in only for this game, and maybe they're gonna continue putting it out, because that with the fireworks as the game was starting, like that, the ambience was fire today, man. You can see that the fans and everybody they were boosted. I just dropped it in the Discord. You can check it out. It says never gonna stop. The thing is beautiful, man. Beautiful. Look, I told you guys it's down to either Hoyland or Maguire, and Maguire did definitely the odds. I know, man. Dude, you did. And Maguire. It got me thinking, like, imagine if you are now Rasmus, man. You are like, dude, I play, I don't know how many games I don't score, and this guy is a freaking defender, all right? And you is a defender, and he gets a chance to score a goal. Rasta, we do have a Discord channel, man. Tony the Great will drop the link there soon, and then you can check it out. Yeah, we do have a Discord channel. We're trying to build. All right, so yeah, make sure you check it out and join the Discord channel, man. Yeah, Maguire, false nine. Listen, man, Maguire. And you know what? Today it was crazy. There's the link, Rasta. There's a link for the Discord. All right, go ahead and check it out. The whole game, man, every time we had corners, free kicks, whatever, I kept on saying, come on, Maguire, you can do it. Maguire, I kept on, for some reason, I kept on believing Maguire is going to score today. Right? So it's, oh my gosh, it's crazy, man. It is crazy. All right? It is crazy. Lenny freaking Yoro. Guys, I shared some of the pictures. Did you guys see this man was pulling a Johnny Evans. He stuck his head. He was down. He kind of slipped, but he made sure he blocked the ball with his head on the ground. Lenny Yoro. Uh, yeah, Lenny Yoro, man, with that header on the ground, he made sure he stuck his head down there to make sure he blocked that ball. He kind of they had to do some kind of like a concussion thing because he slipped, but he had to make sure that ball doesn't go through. So he just moved his head while on the ground to make sure that ball gets blocked. Oh my gosh, this team! I mean, and dude, Lenny Yoro, even today, right? I think most of the mistakes. I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think? I think most of the goals we conceded today, they were mostly defensive mistakes, right? Onana today, give him his flowers, man. Onana today came to play. He was like, listen, I know a lot of you cats out there, you don't want me to be here, but today, Onana did his job. Simple. All right. He did his job. He made sure that ball did not go through. He had, I think, last time I checked, it was like 3 really dope saves from Shirky, whatever his name is, and we need to sign that guy. Shirky, we need to sign him. The kid is good. Okay, Shirky, the kid is good. I think he's like 20 million or something. We got to get him. Right? Yeah, we definitely need to do that. Yeah, Rasta, go ahead. Just follow the steps that Tony put on there. You should be good. Yeah. Rasta, it's not working. Okay. AKS 97, we definitely need to replace Van Nistelrooy coaching position. Is Berbatov free? Hoyland and Xerxes and the whole misfiring front can benefit from a quality of coaching. Yeah. Or we just need a better striker. That's it. Honestly, we just need a better striker. And I hope this summer we do get that, because we're going to win the Europa League and we're going to get that money. And let's just go ahead and just bring in Osherman, man. And at least you have confidence up there. All right. Rasta said Nemanja Vidic performance today. Euro. Yeah, man. Dude, that's how Euro performed today. It was like a Nemanja Vidic, man. He was in Euro, the way he runs with the ball. I don't know, man. For some reason, the kid is clean. I keep on getting those vibes that the Rio Ferdinand vibes whenever I watch him, right? The kid is clean. And imagine he's just 18. Give him what? 2-3 years? Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no way you're going to replace him back there. And the kid can play on the left-sided center back and the right-sided center back. Incredible, right? It was good to see Shoberto back, but Shaw, when he came in, pretty much the goals were kind of his fault, right? Again, with him, of course, you can say he's rusty and all this stuff, but that change was not meant to come in that early, right? In case, I don't know if you guys know, Mazraoui had to be pulled at halftime because he had some family issues, right? So family issues, I hope it's nothing too crazy. Let's pray for them, for Mazraoui and his family. That's why he came in, Luke Shaw, right? Mazraoui had to bounce. So some people are saying, hopefully that his house wasn't burglarized. That's the thing right now with in the UK, man. Some of these players, they do know, obviously, that most of the team is at the game and the family, so the house is empty. So a lot of these players get burglarized and stuff like that. So I hope it's nothing like that. Sometimes, okay, maybe their families at home. So I know more information will come, but let's just pray for them that it wasn't anything too bad. But just the fact that he left the game of this magnitude, it was very serious. All right. But yeah, Ruben Amorim said that at the post match. Yeah, that change was it needed to be done because he had to leave. Maz after the first half he had to leave because of that. Yeah. So I hope it's not nothing too Crazy. Um, let's see. Links over. Okay. I was right. Okay, cool. Southgate is saying Isak was robbed a few months. Yeah, Isak was robbed. Even Onana. Onana, I think his wife or something. His wife, I think, was also robbed. Um, yeah, so they do that quite a bit. It's a thing in the UK when it comes to these players, you know. So, but it's one of those like you are like these guys are millionaires. Why didn't they have like I don't know 24-hour security or proper security? You know, how does that work? You know, because you think if you're a millionaire, you can afford these guys to be around the clock, around your house or whatever. But I guess some of these players, you know, you want to have some normalcy, no, you know, in your family. You don't want to have security guards all the time. But and I guess these guys know that okay, these people don't, so they can just go in and and do some craziness, right? So which is pretty sad. But who else was pretty crazy today? Okay, one thing is this: people. I know we all like to. Some people like to go at Garnacho, right? Garnacho today, as an out, like as an out ball player, he was incredible. All right, Garnacho provided that out. Whenever we had the ball, we had Garnacho on the left. He can run with the ball to get us out of trouble, right? And Ruben Amorim said that in the post match. He said in Europe you can play that way, right? With Garnacho being able to get that ball and run with it, but they struggled big time in the Premier League. That would not work in the Premier League, right? So whatever Garnacho was doing today, each time they were in the box, when we get the ball, everybody's looking at Garnacho to make that run and send the ball to him, and then we move, right? So that out, Garnacho did well that way, but of course, yeah, he made some goofy decisions like usual. A couple of times you saw Rasmus was pissed at him, like, "Yo, dude, I'm open. Cut it back. Look for me." And one of those. But Garnacho took a couple of shots. Yeah. So it's crazy. NSR7. Sue. There you go. I did it. All right. Welcome, NSR7. Good to see you, brother. NSR7, you have some work to do, man. You, based on today's game, you can do quite a bit of edits and they will go crazy. All right. So get to it. Get to it. Get to it. You have a lot of work, brother. All right. Drop them edits. All right. AKS 97, United gets robbed nearly every week on the pitch. That is a good one. That's a good one. We got one of the highest paid defense yet teams come to OT and leave us with our pockets dry. That's a good one. That is a good one. Very well done. Well done, AKS. Well done. But I think this season we've been better in defense, man. I think we've been better. All right, the midfield and the defense, they're actually playing better. We get robbed by making silly mistakes, crazy mistakes, like giving up penalties like the way we did today, or Onana things, those kind of things. That's why we've been losing some of these matches, right? And again, if we played with the same passion like we showed today, each game we wouldn't be sitting at 14th, whatever position we are now, right? We wouldn't, because we'd always dig deep and try to fight back, right? But today, these players, they did not want the season to be over. Dude, I was preparing myself after we went 4-2 and seeing Lacazette converting that penalty. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was seeing already all these pundits all over the news and TikTok and YouTube. Everybody was gonna go at us like, oh, Man United fumbled it again. Man United bottled it. They were 2-0 up and they let it all go to waste and blah blah blah. Like, you can tell these people they were ready for us, but we ruined it for them, right? All these pundits that hate us, we ruined it for them, right? Go and sit down and find something else. Now you're gonna have to write something positive about the fight back that we did. Sir Alex was in the house. I want to see Sir Alex's reaction um, after those goals went in, because I know he will be like, he would lose his stuff, right? Because Sir Alex was the architect of Fergie time, right? Fergie time, people, if you don't know what Fergie time is, you'll see Sir Alex do one of these on his watch. You know, this and this is something they practiced in training, like the 90th minute, that extra like 4 or 5 minutes they give teams for injury time, they worked on that to score and win games on that. So they practiced, and listen, that was Fergie time. We have won a lot of games in Fergie time, man. um Dude, I left home at halftime and missed 20 minutes. I came back home expecting them to slip up, and indeed they did. I lost it all at 3-2. Yo, man, I know AKS. Listen, it's crazy, crazy, dude. I'm so glad and blessed that I was able to. I have one of these big phones, so when I open it up, so it's like a freaking screen, it looks like a freaking tablet. So as I was going taking my son to swimming, I actually had it in 4K, watching everything, the goals and everything. So, oh my god, this team, man, this team. But this all, honestly, um, Ruben Amorim was asked post match. He was like, "Listen, what this will do to the players is they will give them sense of belief that, listen, we can be down and out, but we have it in us to fight and go for the win." Right now, next on our target is Athletic Bilbao, and Ruben Amorim. It's so funny when he was asked. He was like, "Yeah." He was asked, "Do you know much about Athletic Bilbao?" He said, "Listen, I've played them with Sporting." Um, so he knows them. He he even mentioned that they're wingers, right? They have those two wingers. I think they Inaki, they're Williams brothers, whatever. They are a problem, right? Facing Athletic Bilbao will be a big challenge. We beat Athletic Bilbao, we're winning the thing, right? And I think, I don't know if it was AKS, someone predicted that the final will be United Tottenham. Rasta got in. Come on, Rasta. Welcome to the family, man. I'm glad you got in. Thank you, Tony. I knew you'll get him in, man. I knew you get him in. That's what's up. Uh, welcome, Rasta, to our Discord community. People, if you're not on Discord, what are you doing? Come on, join our Discord community, man. We can share some stuff up there. Yeah. See, Rasta is in the house. Rasta is in the Discord, people. All right. So yeah, welcome, sir. Good to have you. All right. Yeah, man. It's a little community, a little space that we can share stuff over there. You know what I mean? So yeah. And people, if you haven't yet hit Rasta starts with subscribe, come on, man. Help a brother out. Hit that, his name is going to take you to his channel. Hit him with subscribe, hit him with the follow, hit him with the likes. He's doing his thing on all the socials. All right. All got my backpack in Discord as well. Cool. Yeah. And yo, AKS, yeah. We need Ahmad Shaw, Maguire, Delete, Ahmad, and Heaven fit to face Bilbao. Dude, we need the whole freaking team. But the thing is, we have only two strikers, man. Rasmus and Garnacho. Right? That's the thing. But let's add Maguire to that. Listen, I'm gonna correct myself right now and say we do have three attackers: Rasmus, Garnacho, and Harry freaking Maguire. All right. When it's the fan, you bring in Maguire, go up there and do your job, Maguire. Yeah. So listen, I think we defend well. We can handle Bilbao. Man. We can handle them. All right, in 2 legs we can handle them. All right, so bring on Bilbao, man. Bring on Bilbao. But today was a good day, man. Today was a good day to be a Man United fan, man. We needed it. We needed it badly. We needed it badly. We needed this feeling, the feeling of togetherness, right? Today, everybody, the haters or the non-haters, if you're a Man United fan today, you felt good. You felt why you support this team. Rasta Chief. Oh, okay. I see it. Got you. All right. Yeah, Southgate. Nico, man. Nico and and his brother Inaki or whatever. One of those. The Williams. I don't like them kids, man. They're problems. Uh, Athletic Bilbao. Those guys are a problem. So we do definitely have proper work to deal with them. And honestly, we dispatch Athletic Bilbao. That's it, man. I think we're gonna win the thing. But I kind of don't want to face. I don't want to face Tottenham in the final. I don't want to face Tottenham in the final. An all English final. I don't want it. I'd rather face. I don't know who does Tottenham play in their the other side. I guess I can look it up. Why am I asking? I was in case you guys know it. Tottenham. And Tottenham today, man. Today, if Big Ange lost, they were gonna sack this dude. They were gonna sack him if they lost today. Let's see. Who do they face next? So it's Nottingham. Oh, they play Bodo Glimt. Oh, Bodo Glimt is still in the game, people. Okay. So Tottenham faces Bodo Glimt. So do we want Bodo Glimt or Tottenham in the final? Drop it in the chat. Been a while since we saw that united spirit within the team. Dude, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And the thing is, for those new to supporting United, today they experienced this the first time. So it's such a it's so crazy. Some people are like, "Yo, remember the comeback for versus Liverpool?" But some people compared to that. But no, this one was different. This one felt different, right? The Liverpool one when Ahmad took off his shirt, that one was nice, But this one felt different, man. Yeah, this one to me gave me the 99 vibes, man. That's why I brought in the shades. That's why I was rocking the shades. The 99, one of those. And to make this mean something today, we need to take this and take it all the way to the final and win the thing. Because then when we look back, we'll remember this day when our tables turned, right? And Ruben Amorim said, listen, this is so funny. He said it twice too. If you watch his post-match interview, the one he did with Rio and Scholzi, and even the one he did with the press, he did say, listen, today we saw our players, they looked very tired, right? He said his players looked very tired, especially in that second half. Dude, I saw Bruno. Bruno was not even able to track back, right? And Garnacho. And the thing is, he said, listen, like Garnacho in this game, he could not pull him earlier, even though Garnacho was extremely tired, because he gave us the out. Whenever we need to get out of in our box, Garnacho was the one making those runs. So he was running his butt off today. So our players are very tired. So what he's going to do differently, he said that in the coming games, we're going to have to focus on Europa. And in my head, I was like, dude, shouldn't you have already been focusing on Europa? Right? But he said, we're going to now focus on Europa. And he said, I want the fans to be patient with us. Meaning that he says we're going to have to use the kids. So in a lot of these games, even the Wolves game, we're going to see, I bet you, we're going to see the likes of Chido, Amas. We're going to see those kids. We're going to see the kids. I like it, right? Because right now we don't care about the league like that, right? It's all about Europa right now. So he said he's gonna have to save him because especially when you have a game like you played today and then we're playing Wolves on Sunday. He said he even said even Bruno, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him because Bruno looked very tired today. He's not a machine. You gotta break. You gotta give Bruno a chance to rest, right? So in the coming games, especially in the league, we're gonna see those kids, right? We're gonna see a heavily rotated game. He's gonna prioritize Europa from this point on, 100%, which I like it. All right, JP, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. That was a crazy game. I take back everything I said about Maguire. There you go. Listen, man. You know what, JP? You're a big man. That's what you need to do. People, anybody out there who was hating on Maguire, just give him his flowers. Send him a message. Say, you know what, Maguire, you need a statue. All right? Give him a statue. Maguire, give him a statue. Let's see. AKS is saying, been a while. Okay, cool. AKS is saying Williams are fire, especially the younger one. Yeah, man. I think the younger one Inaki, right? He will definitely give us a game, hence why we need backup in defense. That's true. Southgate is saying, listen, I would rather face Bodo. Me too. Guys, I would rather face Bodo in the final. I don't want Tottenham. Gotta put those shades back in the case just in case. Oh man, they're in the case, man. They're in the case. They're right next to me, man. They're in the case. In the case because right there, they're in the case. One of my prized possession when it comes to Man United stuff. But yeah, man, what a game. Really, JP, you're praising the guy and you're saying he's crap. Dude, did you see the game he had today? Maguire in defense and in attack. Dude, I think I'll give Maguire man of the match. I don't know, people. Who's your man of the match? Maguire did his thing in defense and in attack. Dude, he put his body through things, man, in that game. Lenny Yoro stuck his head. Lenny Yoro did a Johnny Evans, man, on the ground, stuck his head, man. Oh my gosh. The dedication. Lenny Yoro. This kid. Incredible. Right? Incredible. Quagmire, man of the match for me. Oh man, I like that. The players played tonight like they're getting paid thousands of pounds a week. Oh wait, they are. AKS, I know, right? Today they earned their money, man. I know, JP. It's only Lyon. I know, but dude, we were out. We were done. We were dead when they scored that fourth goal. Right? We were dead. And earlier when I was live, people were like, yo, man, Luther, man, stop celebrating too much. It's only, you played Lyon with 10 men. I was like, I don't care. 10 men or not. We needed to come back. We needed to dig deep and find a way to come back in that game. And this lot did it. Today they earned their money, man. It's crazy. AKS, he did a Phil Jones. Yeah, man, he did Phil Jones. That's what I meant to say. Sorry, what did I say? Yeah, he did the Phil Jones, man. Didn't Phil Jones clear the ball with his... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That move. Lenny Yoro did it, man. I have a picture up here. Let me see. Did I save that? I think I saved it. I don't know if it's on my phone or whatever. Because I was going to do some kind of content with it. Yeah, man, dude was on the ground and he stuck his head out and he was able to block the ball, man. So Lenny Yoro, a legend in the making for sure. Yeah, man, Phil Jones. Yeah, man, he did that. There was a viral funny clip. Yeah, I know, AKS, I know this. Yeah, there is. People, look up that viral clip of Phil Jones, Phil Jones. You'll see. Yeah, Phil Jones, man, he was on the ground. This dude stuck his head down deep, man, to get this ball. It was incredible. Johnny Evans is good, man. Johnny Evans is back in training. Johnny Evans is back in training. Um, in the yesterday or day before, when they showed some of the videos of the boys training, Johnny Evans was one of the players went through the gauntlet. You know, like some of these players when they come back from injury. So it was Johnny Evans, Heaton, and who else? Johnny Evans, Heaton, and Amas. They went through the gauntlet. You know, like when you come back to training, the players form like a tunnel, and you're supposed to go through the tunnel, and then all of them hit you and stuff to welcome you back to the team. Yeah, Johnny Evans was one of them, man. So he's back, um, and I think we're definitely going to see him because now he's going to have to rotate the team a lot. He needs to keep the likes of Maguire on ice, right? Yeah, Heaton was injured as well. Yeah, yeah. Heaton was injured as well, but he's also back. So, so yeah, we're definitely going to see the likes of Lindelof playing, especially in the league. You know, Johnny Evans, that kind of thing. Because right now, from what Ruben Amorim was saying, he cannot afford any injuries. You know, honestly, especially for those key players, your back three, you cannot afford any more injuries. You know, because it will be a disaster. JP, you're funny, man. Heaton got injured in training, man. He got injured in training. It happens. You know, you gotta train like the way you play, dude. All right, you train like the way you play, so you can get injured. All right. So, listen, some people are calling for Heaton to start over Onana and Bayanda because some of the mistakes that Bayanda and Onana were making, Heaton will not be making those mistakes because they're fundamental mistakes, right? And Heaton is a legend of the game, right? AKS says he maybe fainted seeing Onana risk his performance. Yeah, before tonight. I know, man. That's funny. AKS, you're a comedian, man. I love it. Heaton faking it. Nah, man. He's a club legend, man. He's not gonna do that. You know, he's not gonna do that. Just like Johnny Evans, these are uh, experienced players. They won't do that. They're an example to these young kids. So yeah, so they won't be faking anything, man. That is too funny. All right, I gotta charge my phone here. It's about to die on me. Give me a second. All right, we're back. We're back. But yeah, the volume will change a little bit. I cannot use my mic because I need to charge my phone. Let's see. They're great role models. Yeah, definitely great role models, man. You have Heaton and Evans, but it's gonna be crazy, man. We're gonna be losing them for sure in the summer, right? Those guys will be gone. So again, that's why we need to get another goalkeeper and we need another center back to do that job. Guys, if Bruno, the Portuguese Magnifico, scored that volley, oh, dude, guys, that volley, man, had he hit it, had he gone in, that would have been a madness. All right? And, all right, that's one. Garnacho, he sat that defender down and he couldn't bury it. That was a chance that Garnacho should have put it in. Yeah, man. It's confirmed he's leaving, man. Ericsson is leaving. Contract is done. Lindelof is leaving for sure. Johnny Evans is leaving, retiring. Heaton leaving, retiring. So those four are definitely going, right? Of course, we are hoping that in the people leaving, out of those four, we want to include Rashi, who is killing it out there at Villa. We want Rashi to be at the door, right? And then we want another one in the name of Anthony the GOAT, all right? He's doing his thing at Real Betis. He's another one that we need at the door. And then we have this other guy by Jadon Sancho. Please, you know what? I'm glad that he scored, because if he scored for Chelsea will be like, you know what? Maybe we keep this guy. Let's give United his 25 million, man. Sancho, that's another one. So that's about 7 players out the door. Of course, Casemiro is another one that needs to be going. But Casemiro reminded us, honestly, people, if we don't get a move for Casemiro, Casemiro can still do a job. He can still do a job. But the problem is, with Ineos, they're trying to cut that salary cap, whatever, them, right? So they'll be looking to get rid of Casemiro, right? And it's good now. Casemiro is actually performing at a very high level, and their teams now watching. They're like, yeah, especially today. He was involved in all the last 3 goals, right? The penalty he wanted, and I think the pass from Bruno, I think, to Mainu, and also the cross from him to Maguire, right? The assist. So again, Cass, yeah. Again, he Cass. The problem with Cass, he still has what, two more years in his contract, right? If I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be tough to offload him, right? Because again, high salary and all this stuff, and so we shall see. But even if we can't and he stays, Cass can still do the job. All right, he can still do the job. And today he stepped up big time. He stepped up big time, man. And we need that experienced head from time to time, right? We need it. So, it may not be the worst case ever, but of course, on the salary front where Ineos is trying to get control of, that will be a situation where it'll be crazy. Tony said that volley was insane, man. Yeah, Tony, try that on your next game, man. When do you play next, Tony? Next time you play, Tony, tell one of your defenders or midfielders, yo, listen, if you see me up top, send the ball. All right, I'm gonna try the Bruno special, right? And yeah, man, Bruno could have got the pushkash if that was, he would have got the pushkash 100%. And also, guys, did you see Bruno with the Rebola pass? Dude, that is so difficult to do in a game, man. Bruno's crazy. Yeah, that's definitely a pushkash worthy. Honestly, Rashford would score that Ghana chance. Yeah, Rashford would have scored that. Yeah, he would have scored that chance, 100%. Somehow he scores from crazy angles. Remember his goal against Barca? Yep. He gave us good times. Glad for him to leave. This time is up. Yeah. AKS, me too, man. I love Rashford. Again, I've said it yesterday and many times. I saw Rashi making his debut for our club. That's how old I am. All right. And he holds a special place in my little heart right here. So it's good to see him doing well in Villa, right? And I wish him all the best, right? But I don't want him back home. Even though he's a Manc, born and bred, right? And a lot of people right now, they're having a revisionism when it comes to him, saying, yo, let's just bring Rashford back. No, I don't think we should, because what will happen is we know what Rashford will do. He will come back. He may have a good, one season, and then he'll go up and then he'll down tools again. And yeah, so we got to move on from that. We need someone who's going to be consistently performing. And why you are a Manc, born and bred, why are you performing your butt off at Villa instead of doing that at United? We needed him. Honestly, like right now, if Rashford was here in our team doing what he's supposed to be doing, we needed him. But he just didn't want to do it, right? So, yeah, I think his time is done. Wish him all the best. Bruno was mad today. Yeah, AKS. Yeah, he was. Not till summer league when I play again. Oh, okay, cool. Spring roster was full since I'm a newbie. Oh, okay. Listen, Tony. They don't know what they don't know, man. You are. You listen. Listen. Even though you're not playing, keep on practicing. All right. Go to the field. Do your thing. Do your drills. Yeah. That's what's up. I remember Rashi debuted. Okay, listen to you, AKS. You old head. That's what's up. It was a goal, 2 goals. Yeah, yep. United in the cash cow for Marcus. Yeah. But again, with Rashford, we're only going to be getting maybe like I think did I see somewhere it says like 20 something million as a profit, right? Um, I thought that Aston Villa, we told him it's going to be 40 million, but I saw somewhere that it could be like 20 as a profit. I don't know how that whole thing works out, but yeah, Rashford has to definitely go. But yeah, in other news, not only did Bruno Fernandes inspire our extra time comeback, but he fired United to a historic landmark of Old Trafford goals. Bruno Fernandes, when he scored that penalty, he scored our 5,000th goal at Old Trafford. All right, imagine that. Bruno Fernandes scored our 5,000 goals. That is amazing. All right. Of course, we went ahead and scored more after that, but that is a landmark. 5,000th goal at Old Trafford scored by the one and only Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this is interesting. According to Chris Wheeler, apparently not only Maz had to leave because of family issues, Mazraoui and Victor Lindelof both had to leave Old Trafford at halftime tonight for urgent family issues. That's crazy. Um, no, Marcus is homegrown. AKS, are you talking about Marcus? Marcus is homegrown. Oh man, seeing this kid cry and being jubilant is so beautiful, man. Beautiful to see. Uh, yeah, man. Marcus is homegrown. Mainu is homegrown. Garnacho is homegrown. I think who else? Of course, right now, if we sell Maguire, we're gonna. If we sell Maguire because he's paid off, so we're gonna be earning some pure profit money. Who else is pure profit if we were to sell them? Dalot, that's another one. If we sell Dalot now, is pure profit money. Who else? Yeah, I think it's only those guys because they already, when we got them, we paid them off. So whatever they're on now it's just salaries like after they were paid off from when we signed them, right? Um, yeah, so that's interesting that Maz and Lindelof. So I wonder if they live in the same like complex or close by kind of thing. Uh, it's interesting. What else we see? Oh, so Man United Forever on X is saying that Omar Barada hanged his head in disbelief. Jason Wilcox was almost in tears in the stands. The United little boy already in tears. Ruben Amorim going crazy on the touchline. The fans already in rigorous pain and anguish. The Lyon away and thought they stole it. Sir Alex Ferguson was in bewilderment. All right, with 6 minutes to play. But the Theater of Dreams came alive. What a day for United fans after a horrible season. You can take everything from us, but moments like this, it's quite impossible. United till the lungs give out. Beautiful put. Beautiful said. I love that. Good stuff, man. Oh my gosh. This team. This team. Guys, did you guys see the picture of Ruben Amorim up in the air? Check the thumbnail, man. You will see Ruben Amorim in the air celebrating. It's like, yes. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Ruben Amorim, he was asked, he said, yo, have you ever had experience like this He said, "Listen, apparently he was watching the '99 documentary right before this game to get some motivation to talk to the players or whatever. So he watched the '99 documentary. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Incredible. So he did say when he was being interviewed with Rio and Scalzi, he said, "Yeah, it's one of those things that you watch and you always have in the back of your head that at this stadium, Old Trafford, magic can happen. You can never know what can happen, right?" Yes, he did not expect that to happen. He made the necessary changes, but it's one of those you always kind of believe that these things can happen. When we bought Mount, Chelsea set their price high because they're saying we're getting a homegrown talent, and that justifies the high fee. So thought the same would apply to Rashford for United. Yeah, they could use that. They could definitely use that. Yeah, they could definitely use that. But again, the terms when we send Rashi to Villa is if you want to keep him, you keep him for 40 million, right? So I don't understand. I need to dig where I saw that the profit could be only like 20 something million. But if Villa gets him, they're going to give us the 40 million, to my understanding, based on the contract that we did with them, right? But the problem is with Villa, they have Asensio. So Villa also have like the PSR situation going on with them. They need to get rid of some of these players, right? They cannot sign Asensio and Rashford. Rashford is on a very high salary compared to Asensio. So it could very well be that Aston Villa would go for Asensio instead of Rashi, right? So there's a huge chance that Rashford is going to be coming back to us in the summer, and we may see Rashford coming to the US here in the preseason while they're working on a deal. But of course, his dream, Rashford, is to go to Barcelona, right? He wants to go to Barcelona, and Barcelona, I think Lewandowski will be leaving. So if Lewandowski leaves, yeah, he would definitely be someone who can fit very well in that front three. So we should see. We should see. I'd love to see Sir Alex's reaction. Dude, me too, man. Dude, I've been looking. AKS. I've been looking. Yo, AKS, I don't know if you're in the Discord. If you're not, you're a disgrace. Get on the Discord. When I find it, I'm going to drop it in the Discord so we can all see because I definitely want to see his reaction because, he's been there, done that, and I wonder if I wonder what he said. Even I'm sure someone interviewed him after the game, right? Saying like, "Yo, Sir Alex, did you expect this?" Blah 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 blah. Yeah, we listen. We overpaid for Mount, man, for an injury-prone player. But yo, I forgot to say, Mason Mount when he came to the game today, he played well, man. Mason Mount played well. He played well. Big up to him. Yeah, he did a good job. Mason Mount did a good job. He brought us the fire, the fresh legs. Yeah, it was, dude, it was incredible, man. And Dorgu also, I think Dorgu had a good game. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Asensio is in his 30s, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Marco Asensio. Yeah, no, Marco is 29. He's 29. But as a 29-year-old, ever since coming to Villa, he has been banging in goals. Right? He's been banging in goals. So, again, with Villa, they need goals, and he has been scoring goals compared to Rashi. Rashi assisting and doing all this stuff, but Asensio has been scoring goals, right? AKS is saying, "I never downloaded Discord." Right, AKS, right. Listen, man. You can log in from your computer and stuff. You don't have to download anything, right? It's web based. Yeah, so you don't need to download anything. You can just access it from the computer. All right. So with Asensio, apparently Aston Villa told to pay 15 million for PSG loanee Marco Asensio. You see, so 15 million, 40 million, right? That's what they'll be paying. 15 million euros, that is, or pounds. One of them, right? So yeah, you cannot compare the two. And then Asensio, of course, his weekly salary is way less than Rashi, so that's crazy. Mount Ericsson, Menu, the subs were super subs. Yeah, today they were, man, 100%. And you saw Ericsson coming into this game. You can see like that calm head. He calmed things down when he came into the game. Like he calmed things down. He was just dictating, just doing his job, getting the ball, moving the ball, allowing Bruno to be more in an advanced role. He was just pinging him. Yeah. Damn, Marco can sign for. Yeah, man, dude, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So now Villa, they have a choice to make. They cannot afford both. It has to be one of them. So most likely, I have a feeling it's going to be a Asensio, man. I don't even know what the app does. So Discord is not really. Yeah, you can download it as an app, but Discord is just imagine it as you have a specific space on the web called Discord, like a server where you can share things with people that you know, like for us here in the Man United Central community, right? We can share videos. We can even do some live shows from there. One day, maybe we can see, all of us can join, and then we can watch, I don't know, a game together kind of thing. It has a lot of features that we can do in Discord, which we're going to try to unlock as we grow as a community. But yeah, check it out. Tony can guide you on how to get in there. All right. Yeah, definitely check it out, man. It's not an app. It's web based. I think that link right there will get you right in. And yeah, check it out, man. Check it out. All right, let's see what else we got going on. United. Oh my gosh, what a day! My heart, dude. I don't know if did you guys see the picture of Onana when he went and picked up Ruben? Dude, you can see these players love Ruben Amorim, man. I think they love him because he keeps it real with them, tells them exactly what is happening. And Ruben Amorim always said, like, listen, I used to be a player, and I know what these players want to hear, honesty, and why I made certain decisions and all this stuff. When he benched Onana, he told him exactly why, and now he brought him back, believing in him. And Onana today, he kind of repaid the manager's trust. He did not make mistakes. I don't know. The goals that they were scored on us wasn't really on Onana, right? The defenders couldn't really do much, and Onana. But each time that Onana needed to make a save, he made the save today. So big up on him. That's why there's a picture like Onana ran and grabbed Ruben, they like picked him up, kind of thing. That was pretty dope to see. And also like once the final whistle went, Hoyland, you can see him kind of pushing Ruben, like you go, man. Like everybody was so boosted to see that. Yeah, there you go, Tony. It's like a group text. Yeah, there you go. About different categories of different things. Yeah, Kiyoshi, Wagwan. We seen it all. We've won the lot. We Man United never ever gonna stop. Ole ole, ole ola. Yeah, Kiyoshi. Wagwan, man. We did it. Yeah, just check it out, man. It's not a part. You don't have to, but just check it out. Yeah, but Kiyoshi, how are you feeling, man? Yeah, he did, man. Like that one from Turkey. The one he went down to his right and palmed it. Yeah, that was a good one, man. Like that should have gone in. That should have gone in. So yeah, he redeemed himself today, man. Yeah, Kiyoshi says emotional and sleep deprived. I know, man. That's what United will do to you, man. United, that's what they do to us. It's not fair. But honestly, I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. By the way, I didn't see the opposition first two goals. How yeah, the first one was a header, I think. My mind right now is not, yeah. It was a header, and then Shirky, whatever. Yeah, you may need to check it out on the highlights. I thought it was Onana that screwed. No. Onana didn't. No, Onana couldn't do. If you check those goals, just check him out. Or go on YouTube and check him out. Yeah, Onana couldn't do much with those goals. He couldn't do much. So today, I think Onana did his job today. He did, and he kind of showed a lot of people like, listen, I know a lot of you guys want me out of here, but the manager believes in me, and to see that the relationship, especially after that goal when Onana ran to him, I don't know, it was when we equalized or something, ran to him and picked him up and stuff like that. That was, you can see there's a connection there. And Ruben Amorim said also that he likes Onana because of his leadership and his belief in himself and all this stuff, because actually wearing the #1 jersey at United, it's not easy. You need to have certain character within you to be able to tolerate, to deal with that controversy that comes as being a Man United #1. The scrutiny that comes with that. So yeah. Another one is Bruno Fernandes, man. Bruno, oh my gosh. Guys, if anything, Bruno, we need to do it for Bruno. Right? These players need to do it for Bruno. Bruno deserves to lift that Europa League trophy for us. Because Bruno, you can see his work ethic, his dedication to the team, his fight, his focus. I mean, yo, Bruno is all over the place, right? Kiyoshi said United should be in jail. We let them come back just to give them hope. They have won. Then come back again. Kiyoshi, I know, man. That's what we do. I'm telling you. That's why whenever we do the score prediction, right? I always say, us United, man, we're very generous, right? And whenever I say our score prediction will be 2-1, we like to give our opponents at least that one goal. Here you go, man. Thank you for playing with us. Here's your one goal, right? So today, we were leading, but we're like, you know what, Leon, you can come back, all right? Equalize and go ahead. But guess what? We do have within us that power to come back again and win the thing, all right? Rishab, what up, man? I am not impressed. Great defenses win titles. This will be the end of us. Well, Rishab, I agree with you. But at the end of the day, even Ruben Amorim said, listen, we can win this thing, but we'll need some luck. And yeah, we'll need some luck along the way and some dedication and digging deep. Right? So, yeah, we shouldn't be impressed. Of course, I'm not, dude, like, right now, we're not going to sit here and talk about all the bad things we did in the game. Forget about all that. Right now, we're in a good vibes mood. We're going to enjoy the good things. Yeah, we've made mistakes. We should not allow them to come back. If Dalot converted that goal and scored, we would have been 3 up, right? And we'll be cruising. We'll be in a good place. But we allowed them to come back. And that should never happen. But, you know what? Forget about all that. Right now, we're just chilling. We are through, baby. Bring on Athletic Bilbao. All right, so we're going to go with that. Yeah, Leon did forget. Dude, when they scored that fourth goal, would you blame Leon? They have studied United. They know that United will capitulate once they score the first goal. When they scored the first goal, they knew, like, listen, if we score the first goal, they have a chance to score another one. And that was it, honestly. Everybody now, they know how to play United. You score the first goal, you have a chance to score another one. And it happened. They scored the second one, and they knew, oh, listen, this thing is tied. Yeah, we can score a third one. And they went for it. They did. And they knew, all right, we can win this thing now. We scored a fourth. And listen, at that time when they scored the fourth, they were like, that's it. Game over, people. You know, we're getting through. Yeah, we did it at Old Trafford. Oh boy, oh boy. They did not know who they were messing with. All right. Kiyoshi, if someone says fairy tales ain't true, they should watch this match. And absolutely 100%. 100%. Dude, right now, I'm trying to. Dude, everybody that I've watched on YouTube scene and everybody, their heads were gone. Like nobody could believe what happened, right? Only United would do that to us. Only United can have that power to take us on that emotional roller coaster, right? Yeah, incredible, man. Incredible scenes. And that, dude, I dropped that kid's video on the Discord. All right, 6 minutes, 3 goals. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. But yeah, definitely, guys, get on the Discord so you can see. I dropped that video of that kid, man. And listen, that banner, that mural, never gonna stop. That is beautiful stuff, man. That is beautiful stuff. Never happened before. First time we've had it. So yeah, man. So today I was like, listen, people, I took off so I can do the live watch along. So I was when we went 4 goals down, I was like, really? I missed work for this? Wow, what a day. What a day, man. What a day. But it's one of those things that I kind of don't want to go to sleep because I still want to keep on thinking about it. And every time I watch the highlights, man, I feel goosebumps. Especially when Maine was scored and he turned around and did one of these Maine, you know, and then Maguire. Oh, this team, man, it's incredible, man. Anyway, people, let's end it here, guys. You guys have been amazing. You know, hope you guys have an amazing evening. You know, but our season is not over. Season is not over, people. We live to fight another day. We live to fight another day. Glory, glory, Man United, people. Glory, glory, Man United. People, take care of yourselves. You guys are legends. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for hitting those likes, subscribing, hit that notification bell. I will see you all on the next one. Same time, same place, people. Take care of yourselves. Stay blessed. Peace.